What is up, team? And welcome back. Welcome back. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Go ahead and throw those A's in the chat right away. Throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boys speak. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Arca Bulls. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah. There has been, I don't know. There has been a silly little something here. What is up, guys? What is up? Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming on by. Oh my goodness, man. I can't even tell you the shit that I just had to go through, man. Wow. Yeah, to get anything to run here, I can't get Discord up and running, which is just ridiculous, man. But we are here and we are good to go. And I'm excited to be chilling with y'all, man. Oh, yeah. But what is up, team? Welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, hit that like button right away. Make sure to do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive, right? We're doing it a little bit raw today, and this is actually coming to you. I'm broadcasting to you from my parents' house. Came over Tuesdays, right? This is typically the day where I bring my son to hang out with the parents, with the grandparents, and yeah. So today is supposed to be typically, your market prep inside of the Arca Bulls trading team, but of course I'm having massive issues with installing. I don't know why I can't get the Discord update to install on the motherfucking MacBook Pro, but that is the last time that this MacBook Pro is going to run a Mac OS, right? It's going to be running Windows OS here pretty soon. But everybody, what is up? What is up? Good to see you here. I know that there's going to be some of you trickling on and still coming on by. So why don't we just go ahead and chill here for a couple minutes while we have the entire team stop on by. Guys, I know that it's late, I understand, and I really appreciate you guys for coming on out. I gotta say, man, this was it was just absolutely unnecessary, all that shit that I just had to go through, but it's all good in the hood, man. It's all good. We are here and we are about to get this thing rolling, right? So I noticed right now that mic preamp gets a little freaking hot. There we go. It sounds a little bit better now. I actually just had to get my OBS running and everything, man. It's rare. It is super rare for me to get this, for me to run, a whole YouTube live with this computer. But I am here and everything is okay now, I guess, sort of, right? But you're not gonna get my typical behavior, like music and all that stuff. Yeah, that's all in the studio. That's all at the Arca Bulls main hub. Right now we're on the go. This is all the to-go setup per se, right? The to-go. But yeah, I see still the room coming on, live here. Please, guys, make sure to hit that like button. We're gonna talk about. I actually want to talk about what happened with GME today. The audio is coming out of the left only. Is that actually the case right now? Let's go ahead and take a look at what that case could be, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the Zen, and let's see. There we go. Are you getting it from the both ears now? I should be able to just mono that and it'll be all good to go, right? Let me know if it is coming out of just your, well, let me know if it's coming out of both ears now. Checkity, check. Miggity mic, check. Hey, what's up, team? Welcome back. Yeah, so remember, guys, that I'm not actually in my traditional setup in the studio for those of you that are just coming on by. Let me know, actually, if this time you can hear the audio from both of your ears, not just from the left side. I just converted my all good on both. Nice. Good deal. All I had to do was really convert the audio into a mono signal rather than stereo. Not sure what happened there, but it's all good. Guys, I actually want to talk about what happened with I got two different pieces of news. Did I hear this right? Was there an actual miss? Was it a 23% miss? overall year over year for GME's earnings for their earnings call. Is that what happened? What's up, Frank? Good to see you here, guys. I'm sorry for I'm not even saying hi to anybody, right? What is up, Frank? DJ Cliff, good to see you there. Sherlock, what is up, buddy? Kate Speck, Ripe Images, what is up, my dude? Ian Tucker always giving me that hand, man. Chad, what is up, my dude? Yeah, bro. You're missing the freaking. You know what, man? It's I wouldn't. I actually. I was thinking about it right now. I'm like, can I actually still do it on Discord somehow through my phone? But no, you're just gonna hear me like through my speaker phone or some bullshit, and I'm not gonna be able to show you my screen unless you're just here watching it. But with a huge delay, of course, man. So sorry, guys, for those of you who are wondering why I'm here live and not on Discord right now. It's because of that. It's just seriously that, man. The MacBook Pro is saying, I don't know what the hell you're trying to install here, but it says Discord and it's got an update, and I'm just gonna revolve this update for freaking forever, right? So it took forever and ever and ever, and I can't for the life of me get that update to happen. But man, you too, Gar? Don't tell me that. Daniel, what's up, dude? Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. So wait, hold on. So they miss and beat. Plus dilution. So wait. There is actually an offering. Are you talking about an offering? Oh my goodness, man. Is that for like that's? It's like an ultimatum almost. No. Are you talking about? Brian Cohn said that. Missed earnings, but beat cents per share estimate. I thought the shares. I thought that was actually a miss too. Let's see. Sales declined, but they are making more margin and turning profit. Well, I guess I will say that. Yeah, that's interesting, guys. What the heck is going on there? Let me see if I can do something here. I'm gonna bring up, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this too well here. Let's see. All right, so for those of you who are actually, you know what? I usually have the team running with me like on YouTube and stuff, but I am. Yeah, I'm a bit limited here with the things that I can do. But if you guys have you guys taken a look at the options flow? That's actually something that we can take a look at because I will say this. You know what? I'll just go over. I am going to go over the chart here on GME. Let me just look at it real quick. And actually, you know what? I think I actually have it already loaded here. So, yeah, people are saying, let's see, I had to uninstall and install it back. Okay, yeah. On Mac, right? On the MacBook? Jay? This is 2019 or 2020 16-inch MacBook Pro, 10th gen Intel i9, 64 gigs of RAM, that shit. 2 terabyte NVMe. It would be the same, right? All right. Well, I mean, you know what? I think actually that would be the case. And I don't know why I got into trying to go into the activity monitor and undo like this and undo that. Like fucking all this bullshit, bro. Stupid. But yeah, dude, all good in the hood. I'm gonna get rid of a couple pains here because I can kind of feel the drag just a little bit, right? And I do think that I have my graphics on full here as well. Let me just make sure that is actually running, right? So let me see here. Yeah, this is an 8-core Intel i9. I am running the AMD Radeon 5500M. It's 8 gigs. It's not even like that big. It's this is a 2020. It's like a 4-year-old graphics card. So, but it is dual graphics, and I fuck that. I was gonna say fuck that. That tiny Iris, the Intel Iris graphics card, that does nothing, man, nothing at all, right? So let me just take a look at my display or battery settings, right? I want to make sure that I am running this thing on full balls, just in case, just in case we have just in case we need a little more juice, right? Give me the juice, give me the juice, bro. Whoa. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Battery health normal. Everything's good here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go. And let me go to that display thing one more time. And it looks like we're running on. Yeah, we're running on just the AMD right now, so it's not defaulting to. It's on high profile graphics. Oh, Miguel Martinez, bro, are you kidding me? That actually means a lot to me, dude. Right now that we're, right now that we're on the to go setup, and you're showing that kind of love, my dude. That really makes me happy, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your dono. And if there's anything I can do for you, man, please go ahead and speak up, and I will try my very best to help out with anything I can on your end, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Really, for real, it means a lot. And also, actually, you know what? I could do something. If guys, one of the team members from Discord, can you guys go and copy a link from like an invite link from like the landing pad or something, and please paste it here for Miguel. I want to invite him over to the trading team, and I want to give him access so he can trade with us if he does have the availability. Right, we're trading the financial markets every day, my bro. So I would love to you know kind of return the favor here and express my deepest gratitude to you as well. Chico, what is up, man? Uh, and the son of Harold, good to see you here. Let's see, who else do we have in here? Yeah, good to see you guys. And yeah, so I was just clearing up some tabs in here so we can get this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. Right, let me see if I think we're good to go, right? I can get the terminal off as well. I don't need any of this stuff. Okay, good. So, guys, please let me know also if I'm roboting or whatever. I want to know that you are still hearing me clearly in the chat, right? And I know I'm getting a little bit of buffer, whatever here, right? So just let me know in the chat if you can still hear my voice correctly, and we'll get this thing rolling, right? I want to make sure that we are goody, 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 and we shall move along, man. Because I am feeling a little bit laggy here, a little bit laggy. So yeah, guys, let me know if you can hear me in the chat correctly. Type it in there, and we shall be good. I want to know that we are chilling and chilling and chilling. Bosco, for real, what is up, man? Good to see you here. Thank you so much for coming on by. Really appreciate you. And yeah. Uh, you know what? I am getting a. Yeah, we're gonna do GME, right? Let's do GME for sure. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I think I know the reason why. Hold on just a sec, guys. I think I know why. I think All right. Let me know if I am good to go. Let me know if I'm connected this time around. See what's up. See what's up. See what's up. Let me know, team. Let me know if you can hear my voice through the freaking craziness right now. And maybe we can get this thing rolling. What is up? Maybe so. Puts on Apple for this, man. Let me know if you can actually hear my voice this time around, team. Is it still cutting out? Am I still cutting out? It's lagging a little on your end? Am I still cutting out is the question. Yeah, guys, let me know if it's still cutting out. Damn, that shit's just fucking powerful. Shit, dude. All right. What is up, team? Let me know if now actually we have any changes here. Is this a little bit better? Oh man, I just adjusted, man. I kicked a bunch of people out. I connected all kinds of fools to a different hotspot. Like, let's go. Is it actually working out this time? Let me know that we're all good to go. Check. Yo. Still no sound? Yo, bros. Let me know that you can hear me here. Checkity, check. Hey. Yo, what is up, guys? No fucking way. You gotta be kidding me. Still no sound? Yo. Checkity, check. Yo. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Check. What's up, guys? What's up? Oh, man. Yes. That is good. That is good. Yeah, there's a massive delay, right? But as long as we can connect here, then we'll be all good to go. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that all of you are in here with me. Ah, the chart whisperer. Now, Ian, what's up, man? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's always going to be a little bit of a delay here, right? Because because it is what it is, man. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate that so much. Man, yeah, earlier I was just thinking like, man, no way. I'm actually saying hello and I'm getting no sound, bro. No sound. But of course, there's this like raging delay from YouTube to you guys. But I am super happy that we are back online and we are chilling here. So, okay, now coming back. Yes, let's do this thing, man. So yeah, coming back into the theory, to the thesis, right, of GME. So there was a miss, I guess, but like a beat in some type of way. And I guess I understand that. I guess I know what they're. I guess I feel I know what they're gonna do. But price action dropped pretty significantly. Now, I guess what I'm gonna find out is see how far it dropped and see if we have an edge, at least with finding out a potential retrace. All right. You can see my voice just fine, says Gray Man. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and pull up ticker symbol GME here and get this thing rolling, right? I'm just going to clear these out real quick and we should be good to go. There we go. Minimal tabs up in here, man. And this is the way it should go. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, finally, I have an excellent connection notification here. Dude. Yes. Now I can freely move. Right? So, yeah, I'm so happy that happened, man. Motherfucker, this was just annoying. So let's take a look at the daily time frame here on GME because I didn't actually get to see it earlier. Daily time frame closed at about $23.63. Let's look at post hours. And that's your post hours dropping all the way down to $20.41. But I do think that was the that historic signal, right? I wanna see where. Yeah, that's kind of the one we've been talking about, team. We've been talking about that target several times. I understand that, a few weeks ago we ended up getting that $17 bottom, right? That's all good. But this is a support as well, right? That area of 2043, if you can take a look right back here, that on May 13th, 2024, that zone right at that $20, it actually is a wick low at $20.13, but the open of that candle is what I'm actually concerned, or not concerned about. That's what I want to point out to you. The opening of that candle is $20.50, and this touched a low of $20.41. The importance of that candle is that price action ended up doing that number, when it actually bounced from that zone. Right? So that's okay. So we have a 20 million offering. Wow. Dude, that is just insanity. But okay, so now yeah, let's go ahead and just take a look at the signals here because there is yeah we're gonna get a shock to the downside here, but I want to know how oversold it got in that immediate short term. Past 4 hours over 21 and holding. Okay. Oh, you're talking. Oh, wait. Is this actually trading in a 24-hour market or no? I remember that they suspended it a few. I do remember that they suspended this a few whatever ago. And when was it? Like a few weeks ago, they suspended it from the 24-hour trading. Is that still the case? Is what I'm trying to ask. And if it is the case, damn it. Let's see. Yeah, I know, guys. I know that they're doing that offering and stuff, but I mean, what do we think about that offer, guys? Isn't that what happened the last time too? It's like it feels like an ultimate. I don't know what it feels like. It tells me that if we start running up, it's only gonna sell off because they're taking all that money. Like it's all they want to do is get the cash. So it's and then leave the stock into just further dilution. So you're making it have less of a demand. There's already this amount of people in it. You know what I mean? So how many more people do you think you're gonna get, and how many times do you think you're gonna be able to do this? Like they're gonna suppress price all the way the fuck back down if that's the case. We have to be super careful about shit like that, guys. And it feels like they're just running on that same trend. Both Adam Aaron and this guy now. Like bro, I'm not. I mean, guys, you tell me. You tell me. What are we feeling? Are we feeling like this is are we feeling like this is a good idea or no? Because if it is a good idea, then let me find out. And if it's not, then shit. It's so Judy calls saying, "Oh, never mind, 500,000,000. Holy crap! Oh, Kat, that means so much to me. Thank you, guys. For those of you that are just stepping in, yeah, do me that favor. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to pop off for real. Right? Really appreciate everybody for coming on by, despite all of the technical issues that we've had tonight. But we are here, and we are definitely in a mobile setup. Right? We're not using the traditional studio where I am. I'm actually on the go right now and bringing my son to visit grandparents, right? So this is why I'm quite limited today. But yeah, guys, is this a good idea or a bad idea? Because I'm catching continuation signals. And then also, here's my next question. People were talking about this might squeeze after the earnings. Can I ask why? Because I'm asking why, because I genuinely don't know myself, right? So I want you to kind of elaborate here, because I'm gonna try to search for all of the volatility signals here, at least for the I'm gonna do it from the immediate short term all the way to the larger term time frames. And if I can do that and then we find something, then that's okay. So let me go to the 30-minute time frame, volatility versus momentum, and see what this has, right? So temporary upside on that 30-minute time frame, but it is delayed, right? So it could have been this right up here. I know. Why not sell at the top to be more profitable, right? Interesting. That's because they don't think that there's going to be further tops. So if any pop to the upside, they're just going to take that cash and be okay. It's just I don't know how many times they have to freaking do this over and over again. It's quite annoying. It's actually annoying. What the hell does that? What does that do? Like, it's the freaking supply, bro. Like, you want to keep it. Like, what do you want to do? You want to go out of business? Like, fucking be my guest, man. You're gonna fuck everyone up. That sucks, man. It really sucks. Judy calls saying feeling confused. Oh my goodness. Dude. If it's going to be a run. This is why the price, I feel, kind of sold off. I mean, dead serious. That's honestly why I think that what I think happened here. I mean, potential price is dropping because people are afraid, full on afraid, that they're gonna really lose like all their cash. We thought there would be news what they were doing with the money, dude. I remember that, and I remember also speculating in that inside of the trading team. When we were in the trading team, I was saying that. Well, please remember how Ryan Cohen came about last earnings call. Homeboy came out and said his fucking little piece and shit. He came out and said his little piece for like what 5 minutes or 6 minutes after having retail literally pump billions. Dude, pumping cash into that into that GME stock, and then that's what you said to everyone. That's what, like, that was it. It's dude, I don't even know if I was offended by that. I can't even tell you if I felt offended or if I felt like the dude just really felt that he didn't want to pump the stock in any way, so he felt that he needed to be an asshole to the investors, to the shareholders and stuff. Like, dude, this is a shareholders meeting. What are you doing? Or an earnings call? Like, this is literally why we're here. We need to show him a Tesla event, an Apple event. Because this guy's acting like he's on some kind of fucking small cap stock. You're not, bro. You're not. It's like instead of using that cash to push for a bigger event and like really show appreciation to his investors, like my boy over here is fucking just speaking for 3 minutes on a phone call from God knows where on speakerphone. All right, so let me know, what is it do you think that what are we gonna do? Like, what is this? Why is there gonna be a squeeze? Is what I'm asking, right? Because people were speculating that. You know what I mean? So if we're able to identify why this thing would even squeeze in the first place, then I think we got something to go, right? For the immediate short term, if this downside breaks inflection, I'm talking about this very bottom side of around $20.46. That becomes a dead cat bounce. And damn, bro, I think this thing is gonna do that $17 low again. If it does kind of respect this formation, right? So that formation would be drawn something like this, right? We'll just take that trend line from the top range of that curve to the bottom of the candle here, the bottom of that trend. And, well, I guess there, right? It's a previous support that we've even touched before. This is suggesting that we would go down to around $19.32. Holy crap. And if it is $19.32, what the hell is the actual reason behind that? You know, like, what is it, man? Stop with the crap, brother. Let us know. So Kirby K is saying it's sold off. Right when the offering came out, it was only down 2.2% after earnings. Yeah, and see, that's Ian Tucker is saying that there might be a merger or acquisition. Is that actually true? Guys, what? Do we know who? Or is it just like... Do we know who? Or is it just like a Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to know if they're like, is it just a rumor, or do we know who they're going to partner with? Like, who are they going with? Remember, we were speculating like a few months ago, or a couple months ago, we were speculating on like Toys R Us, and then after that, we were speculating on. I don't know why. I don't know why we were connect. This I kind of. I don't know who actually tried to connect, Chewy and GME, but I know Chewy and GME are just, it's because of Ryan, right? I get it. And he also, he literally built the company and then sold it or whatever, right? We kind of know that. But acquisition, or merger or partnership or whatever that is. The only one I can think of was who has the who. Oh yeah, remember that we were talking about that power logo. The power logo was the power up logo for wasn't that for Microsoft or the for the Xbox? Was it Xbox platform or who had that power up? Oh, sorry, isn't it the power up from isn't that just GameStop's power up? No, that's why I think some people were saying Toys R Us because they also had that power logo. Yeah, it definitely is all speculation. So, GH is saying that main surprise mergers and acquisition news. Uh, Roaring Kitty tweets tomorrow maybe. Oh, dude, whoa, what? So now we're getting rumors that Roaring Kitty may tweet. How are we finding that out? That's pretty cool. Do you think that it's just a rumor started by somebody that's just circling around Reddit or whatever, and then just hopefully it gets to him, and then we can encourage the guy to to put out a tweet, and then he'll be like, "Yo, interesting picture with eyeballs to the left." You know, it's like it's always a cryptic, super freaking, you know, freaking riddle disguised as an image with a dog. You know what I mean? It's always something random like that. And I get it, right? He has the I get it, man. He has regulation all over his ass, and they all want to catch him slipping, doing any ridiculous thing. I totally understand why he would have to be cryptic like that, you know. So decipher the message. I mean, you remember how Elon Musk used to be too, right? He would say some crazy ass thing that eventually led to Shiba Inu, and then bam, Shiba goes up. And then something else happened for Doge, and bam, Doge goes up. Bro needs to say something about GME. And then it'll like I'm actually no, didn't he? I think he did once before actually. I'm pretty sure he did. So Kirby's saying they definitely have the cash maybe needed to do last offering to have enough left over, still have a war chest of cash. TV show I think was talking about many different things. Okay, well, so I guess I have an idea. But that's a great idea, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for filling me in on that, because that's not really what I focus in on. But I'd kind of like to know at least where your perspective is. With fundamentals. So then, if you see something on my end from physics or from the stats that I tend to, you guys know, right? For those of you that have been here with the Arca Bulls team for a while, you know. If you know, you know. I don't usually practice fundamental metrics unless it's really something that matters, and something that matters is definitely M&A. You know what I mean? So if we're those are for immediate short-term price fluctuations, and that's kind of where we like to keep things, right? So if that really is the case, then I got the stats for you. And those of you that just came in, you know that I just put together the thesis on AMC and I released a video. The signal, by the way, hasn't fired for AMC just yet. And the markets did recover an insane amount, but it started kind of drooping in the after hours, which makes me feel like the market may actually try to retrace. That was ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, yeah, shock and awe saying that it's just Rumorsville. I get it. Yeah, well, okay, all right, so that's a good point. Daniel, Juliana Music, right? So he's talking about a shakeout. Now, in Wyckoff theory, that would be a parabolic drop, but a shakeout would need immediate recovery. So in this case, over a 30-minute period, it did recover from $20 all the way up to maybe around 21.56, but that's like not that's not quite shakeout material. But let's look at the 12-hour or maybe a 4-hour or something, and see how much of a wick we kind of left behind. Yeah, that no, that's not enough yet. But maybe we can do a candle that hasn't closed yet. We can. Oh, I know where actually. I think we could do the 24-hour chart, and that'll be intraday included. All right, guys. Oh shit. Um, if this can have further downside, it definitely can. Okay. Um, yeah. Now, oh my goodness. Now, Juliana Music saying, Arca, make your enemy think you are far when you are close, and make them think you are close when you are far. That's the art of war. Yeah, I read it, dude. And also, yeah, there's a whole. Are you asking me because I put out? I said, yeah, I put out a quote from Sun Tzu's The Art of War the other day, right? It's every battle is won before it's fought. Is that why you're telling me? Right? Because we're prepping. We're prepping so that we know what to do. Dude, good. Yeah, fucking out. I think everybody should read that shit, dude. Specifically for trading psychology. I think it's an outstanding book. Thank you for that, my bro. Um, let's see. Well, I tried to stir the pot, but nobody wants to talk shit to Grayman tonight. But Grayman, what the hell are you talking about? About GME to $10, dude. I'm definitely seeing like a $19 target. So if we're talking about a $10 target, like let's just entertain that real quick, right? So yeah, that would be inflection for like. Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, that's your primary inflection. There are a few things that would kind of get in the way from price action reaching something like that, right? So, for example, yeah, for example, this here, right? We have a very clear, like a very clear line of regression here, right? So this is kind of what's happening here, right? And then it looks like we even have, yeah, it looks like your standard falling wedge, right? If you really want to put this thing to the most basic bottom liner, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's it is. It's just it's a falling wedge with a potential breakout, and also I got to tell you that this target is the falling wedge actually overextended just a little bit, but yeah, it is. And this already made the move. So if it's gonna continue to the upside, then it would be because it came into consolidation. Like for example, this right. So price action, sure, it actually spiked up into here around $30.10, and then it capitulated down to literally all the way across to 1753. So now if we're looking at the chart in this perspective, and we kind of chart out the top end that we experience around that $30 and this bottom side, you're going to notice that we're slightly below the 50% of the entire return, right? Let me see. I think I have things in the. I have things all drawn in there, but it's all good. We are just below the 50% between these critical highs and critical lows. So if we are to reach $10, we would have to get below that regression, and that regression really, I don't think it could let it. In fact, I think the target would be somewhere maybe around $13 if it even went down that low, right? I don't think that it has enough liquidity to get there, unless it has enough of a dilution to get there. Then that would be like a forward split and have this thing to go cheaper, right? But they're not talking about forward split. We're talking about an RS potentially, right? It's just they're going to add more into the supply. That is a tricky road to run, because the way that you can do that to a stock, the way that you can dilute an offer on a stock is quite literally how a Federal Reserve Bank can do with their money. Like JPP, my dude can print, and that is actually proven historically in societies in different in literally in different times all across our history, that dilution has led to the death of that currency or that economy, right? It collapses. And it's also kind of a drug because as the controller of monetary policy in any society, you are going to be faced with that itch. You're going to ask yourself one day, is this actually what I want to do? So are you going to get yourself dilution, or you're going to, do a share offering, and then you're going to get yourself more money? So that's a strange probability there too, team. We got to watch out with things like that, right? So if this is gonna, like I said, guys, if this is gonna end up doing its, if it is gonna end up doing its thing, that puts a little bit of a worry for me. And I know that yesterday I was talking to you. I guess I can have you focus on this now, right? Batter is saying no one can print like Adam Aaron. Dude, no one can print like that motherfucker. I'm talking about he runs up 65 cents, he'll take it all. That fool is. I am just not going to talk shit. I just don't like what he's doing to his shareholders. But it really isn't his job to give a shit about the shareholders. It's his job to make sure that his company remains afloat and does continue its operating, right? So if you can't guarantee that, then here it is, right? It's like he's not he doesn't have innovation under his belt, and innovation is not his friend. You know what I mean? How many times have I, like, you know what? Imagine AMC Theaters did I think I've mentioned this before. Imagine AMC Theaters did a partnership, or like an M&A with Microsoft. So where Microsoft can now host gaming events inside of an AMC theater, or it could be whatever, right? Because there's screens. We're talking about screens. What do you do with screens? I mean, I don't know, man. Introduce something with the gaming world there. Some crazy shit, right? So let's see. GH is saying, is Ryan Cohen allowed to buy those shares for himself? Well, it depends on it depends on his contract. But if it's stated that he's going to receive a certain amount of shares for whatever amount of time, he can write a contractual agreement that he would have to hold it, but hold long term. And usually when CEOs purchase things like that, guys, they purchase the shares at a higher valuation. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be, I don't think that it would be highly manipulative if this guy ended up buying the shares at the mark price. If anything, I would show a little tiny bit more respect to the CEO if he purchased the shares outside of the price, up the price. You know what I mean? Now, Juliana Music is saying, "Well, hear me out. They are trying to have the cat buy up stock every time they dilute. He stays under that 5%. Yeah. Are they trying to stop him?" Dude, yeah, GH, that's exactly what I mean. Like where they either acquire like some company like that, right? And then they turn into an entire online platform that sells not only movies and stream whatever content, but also gaming. And imagine that you were able to host, this is probably too small of a case here, but imagine you were able to host parties and stuff, and have these, Have you host like a cyber room as a birthday party or something. Bring freaking 50 of your closest friends and let's game all together. Split screens and everything. Who knows, man? Some shit. I'm just running my mouth up in here, man. It could be any of those things. I'm just saying that his innovation is just not there. Hell, man, we're talking about GME and AMC. Why don't they do something together? Are you for real? It's like in front of everyone's face all the time, and they act like they don't exist to each other. On some lies. Now, Kirby is saying that Roaring Kitty could buy 10 to 15 million of them. Dude. Yeah, I know that he could, but fuck, will he? At the end of the day, it's like, will he follow a strategy? And he's not dumb. The guy is not done. He's not dumb, So there will be some type of a strategy that he's going to build around purchasing and selling. Damn, Siri has a price target of 66.30. Dude, I got my ass handed to on that one the other day. Well, I mean, I got stopped. That's what I really meant. But okay, I showed you guys the potential of an inverse head and shoulders here in the shorter time frame, right? So or I guess we can see it from maybe. Let me see if I can see it from like a 3-day. It's a little too far like that. Maybe. And let's see the daily. Yeah. So the daily time frame does have a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders, right? We have that double head. We have the shoulder here. Potential continuation to the upside to build the second shoulder. And does it feel like it's going to be a good probability here? I'm not sure. It just feels like it's going to build that, guy. So if it is going to build that, I think that there are a few ways to do this, right? Price action would be outstanding if it ran around that 31.50 and then it actually started to, 31 to 34 bucks around there, and then it actually started to retrace. So then you have, so then from there you would have a regression, let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna show you something. Actually, you know what? This would be better. If price action continued all the way to around that $28 mark, you would then have regression like this, which then would actually, have price decline. It will come back and validate break of, this would be your existing resistance. Will now make it into a support and then continue on to the upside. So there is that probability as well. Not sure if that's going to happen, but I can see that being viable. Okay, now the Gray Man is saying Adam Cohen and Ryan Ryan Aaron. Yep, nailed it. Oh, dude, yeah, guys. Like I said, I appreciate you so much for giving me those fundamentals. So far we're thinking that. So far, we're thinking that we have a Roaring Kitty potential post tomorrow. We have an M&A, right? So it could be mergers and acquisitions play. It could be a few things that can lead price action towards an upside. Which would have been great if they actually had in their earnings call. The fact that they didn't say anything like that, or didn't even get to talk about that, makes me feel a little weird. And also, do any of you know how long it lasted? Right? I mean, it could be something coming, sure. So let's continue reading any of these signals here, right? Let's see if we can find some volatility signals that we can use for a potential higher probability upside move. Because earlier today, Daniel here, Juliana Music, said that this had massive contraction on the, I think the weekly time frame, you said? So if it does have that kind of contraction, let's see. Well, oh, you're talking about AMC. AMC had the massive contraction, but I mean, I will say this, dude. This is 2 days to close. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, this is 2 days to close. The candle on the weekly, just 50% retraced of its prior bar. This can start bouncing now. It can start reaccumulating. You know, so if it does bounce to the upside, yeah, we would face resistance anywhere between 23.88 to around 24.25, and this would then, come back and validate the support of the, the prior day's close at 23.48. But remember that we're making kind of a trek back up from a shorter time frame, right? That's gonna be your post hours, man. It's just this capitulation here shifts things to the downside in a freaking lickety split. And then it becomes increasingly difficult for us to be able to track this, right? For example, this criteria on a 4-hour time frame is actually something that I look for inversely. I've only done it one time for the short side, but volatility, when it's expanding like this, and you can actually tell that it is expanding by simply making this window bigger and seeing this uptick here on volatility, the spectrum. So that's telling us that there could be a potential move towards the whatever stochastic momentum is suggesting. In this case, stochastic momentum is suggesting a nosedive. You know? So if it is suggesting a nosedive, then I have to kind of respect that, because a 4-hour time frame here would indicate that the further downside could last like a day or two. The only thing that would be able to stop it would be like a fundamental metric or an announcement. So if it is a fundamental or announcement, that's kind of what I wanted to know from you guys. I wanted to know if you guys had any potential ideas, and you did, which I am completely grateful for. The idea here, if you guys don't know, is the potential Roaring Kitty tweet, an M&A, or I forgot what he said, right, as a third option. So mergers and acquisitions. And we're already speculating that we know kind of who. So 4-hour time frame, volatility expansion happening, right? So remember, volatility is direction neutral. Only because the upside is being presented does not necessarily mean that the upside will be present on price. I want you to think of this more like a throttle, right? That's kind of how I tell my. That's really how I tell my my master students, right? Which, by the way, guys, please, if you're gonna, I forgot about announcing this to you, but, and I do this all the time anyway, but guys, if you're gonna sign up to this beginner's course, the charting mentorship crash course, I need you to do that right away, because the seats are getting taken. And usually, what happens is that everybody comes by on the last day and kind of jumbles up and tries to get a position in there when I'm like already kind of closed off, right? So please give me a shout at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com, and I will go ahead and get you the disclaimer and syllabus, everything necessary for the courses, right? So the beginner's crash course, charting and trading, and the next one would be strategies, right? So total would be around a 19-week program. So get in touch with me, guys, and we'll go ahead and make sure that you can change some habits up in here, right? So, yeah, team, inverse head and shoulders, 4-hour time frame, stochastic momentum with volatility expansion downside, 6-hour time frame on this, still visible with that large downside, right? So look at this. This is actually a very, very, very clean signal, suggesting a continuation to the downside here. So I don't think that GME is done yet, unless we really have reason to not do that. And I'm talking about a fundamental kicker. I mean, for real. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, guys. Yeah, guys, I want you to be careful with this, okay? Because I am gonna put together a thesis, and I have actually some back tests on this already. And I want you to be careful when you trade it, guys, because in reality, what I want to do here is provide you the targets for this asset, and not only provide them for you, but help some of you, or those of you who are potentially stuck in the asset, right? So if we can get run-ups, and if we can get run-ups to areas where you feel like you could really need it for your family or whatever, guys, you don't even know the amount of emails that I will get from people. I've this AMC and GME has done a number to a lot of us, and it did to me too. In fact, I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for GME. You know, so actually it was AMC. So fuck Adam Aaron. But anyway, team, I'm gonna go ahead and continue here with the 6 hour. I'm gonna lead into the 8 hour time frame and see what we have. Let's see here. Okay. Let's take a look at the 8 hour volatility versus yeah, damn it. Guys, 8 hour time frame expansion with the downside pivot. The only thing that I can think of is that we can get a okay, let me look. Oh man. The thing is that we can't see the post hours price in the daily candle. Because if we're using the daily candle to guess our retrace, then the 50% retrace of this daily bar would tell us that we would come back somewhere, I'd say, along the lines of 23.93, maybe $24, right? 24 to 24.25. That would be its retrace. But of course, that's not the case here. And even if we got other closes, right, like other time frames that closed, like for example the 3 day, if we did get something like that, then we can determine how big that retrace can be. But that's not the case here. Okay. So let's take a look at, I guess this is the only one that I can speculate on. The 24-hour chart we just saw this, right? So this is one that I can speculate on. So let me take a look at this. It's going to be, wow. That is just a massive, massive, dude. Sorry guys, let me do this like this instead without the dead cat. Okay, so 50% retrace on this bar. Let's measure it, right? Let's measure that retrace on this and find out at least where it could go. I will say that it did print. Oh man. It printed like a tweezer top, true red outside bar here. That's usually red continuation. It doesn't have to be though, okay? But this is your 50% retrace. This is your range, and it does rhyme pretty nicely right here. That would be $22.74 to $22.44 if we do retrace that 24-hour candle. Okay, and you know what I can do too is I want to take a look. Hold on. I have an idea. Fuck. Let's create a brand new chart for GME. Let's create a brand new chart. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something here for GME and see if it has some kind of probability for. Let me just look. Have you? So Andre saying, "Hey brother, have you heard of Nicholas?" Around September 27th for an upside. Oh, September 27th. What's September 27th? Okay. That's interesting. I haven't heard of that, but I will keep an eye. Thank you, brother. Dude, I would love actually for you to remind me about that. Let's see. Titties End here doing a solo and love you, Arca. Also, is it just me or your video's lagging? No, dude, the video is sometimes lagging. Right now, guys, I am actually visiting my parents. Right, I brought my son to come by to his to the grandparents, and I am not at the usual studio. Right, my studio setup is at home, and that's typically where I broadcast from and do all of my work. Right now, I am on a mobile setup, And while the mobile setup is very nice, the internet is not so nice, right? Especially when you have a mom that has like a million iPads and stuff. Like, for what? You connect them all too? Let's disconnect all of those and let me work a little bit. And yeah, but but all good in the hood. We are good. We are chilling. And we are alive, and that's all that matters, right? But yeah, we'll be back to our normal setup come I would say tomorrow. Tonight, shit. I'm gonna be back with the Arca Bulls trading team effective tomorrow. Fucking 5:30 in the morning, Pacific time. 8:30 in the morning Eastern. Okay, so yeah, I was telling you that I had an idea, and I want to take a look at least a daily time frame. With let's see, it's gonna be one of my this is one of my algorithms. This is gonna be the reversion variant. It's very, very, very similar to Bollinger Bands. In fact, it is the same 2 standard deviation top. The difference here is that I've actually created 2 standard deviations. I've also created 1 standard deviation up to kind of enlighten us with the potentials of an earlier resistance if we get to one, right? And that's kind of what we're seeing here. So this is a reversion variant, and it gives us targets on the fly as we're trading, right? So these would be the tags in that. These would be the tags in price. So presently speaking, the daily time frame we ran 2 standard deviations up, retraced all the way back to its mean, and then started bouncing from the mean towards an upside, and we're resisting on that 2 standard deviation top. So if this is the case, and downside was the higher probability, what is the 12-hour time frame? What target did it? Look at that. 2103 was the 12-hour. 2137 is the daily. So it does rhyme pretty nicely here at the 1 standard deviation below the mean. This is kind of what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if there is reason for price action to start kind of loading up. Because if we're talking larger moves, then you might notice that the larger moves are usually done from the 2 standard deviation bottom, and then you take it up to the top. It's not always that you would get, halfway the move and then continue to the downside or upside, whatever that is. First of all, institutions in general, they will not long or short the midpoint. They'll long or short the supply or demand, and not the not so obvious one at that. Okay, so the reason I did this is just because of that. I wanted to see if we can have an edge. Let me see the weekly time frame reversion variant. Oh, that is fucking powerful. That's nice. That's nice. But we did move down to that $21 target, right, to 2103, which honestly speaking could be a 5-day. Let me see. Or a bi-weekly? What the hell's a bi-weekly? 21. Yeah, no, not quite. Let me bring it down just a little bit here. Holy shit. Yeah, it's a 12-hour. It's got to be the 12-hour. Okay, next resistance tomorrow. Sure. It just we've got to break above 2239 in order for us to get continuation towards the upside on volatility bands, right? We're not printing critical expansion just yet, but it is expanding from a very tight contractive zone. Right, so this looks like it's going to get more expansion. It looks like we're going to get continuation on this, okay? So let's be very careful. Now, what's the thesis on the broader markets? I actually, I'm going to speculate on this one, guys, but there may be a pullback on the markets. It may gap down because of that parabolic upside. We're getting CPI tomorrow, right? The consumer price. So that's going to help GME's potential upside. But I got to say that it just, I just don't know how the upside is going to have to be. Like, the guys, the upside feels like it's protected. Like, they're just, the offering, the fucking offering. Like, at what point, did they say at what point they were going to do it? Because, oh my God, dude, that actually pisses me off. It delays things and just makes that guy richer. The only indication that makes me feel better that it stopped on the 200. So if it stopped on the you're talking about on the SMA 200, what daily? The daily we don't see price action, right? So let me just load up my algorithm here and see what's up. Let's go to the daily time frame. Dude, this is actually pretty good though. It's just a dude, if we were able to maintain support here, that is your first indication of continuation, man. Daily time frame, golden cross here. We came back to test it finally. Then we capitulated and tested it as a resistance all the way until we broke above and broke below, and then we broke above. But this break above and below and below, below, all of it was below the SMA 50. And that, team, when you capitulate or you have this large upside followed by a corrective downside and you just kind of hang out there, that usually is a signal for continuation. So, yeah, man, I think that the signal, I mean, is reattaching ourselves to the upside of the SMA 50. So that SMA 50 would lead to a potential upside continuing on. Okay, I'm not sure that that's going to happen. I'm not sure that it is whatever, right? But I do have a feeling that that there could be some type of a bounce here soon, and it will probably be sooner than later because that I think that we have the prior bar retrace first. So there may be an upside or recovery in the pre-market, maybe Euro open. You know what I mean? So let's see, September. September is. I mean, you have 2 months of that, dude. Either it's going to be the red September or the red October. One of those is going to capitulate. And I guess we just have to backtest GME's behavior throughout those events. A little more than just 5 years of backtesting. I think we would have to do maybe an entire backtest, like a whole life. So then we have a higher probability move. All right, so GME in the 24-hour market. Sebastian Lim is telling me that we're sitting at around 2105. Dude. Yeah, man, it's just, it capitulated hard after they announced the fucking 20 million share offering. Seb, what do you think about a share offering, right? Let the team know right away. But, guys, you know what? I will say that we spent an enormous amount of time with the fucking tech, that bullshit, man. It prevents us from looking at the motherfucking play here. GME... if it reaccumulates, guys, oh my goodness, man, that could be it could be a spring, okay? It could be. I'm not saying that it is the case. I'm just saying that it could be. All right, and I'm just not finding the time frame right now, but I do think that we can get a pretty interesting move here, and yeah. But guys, yeah, let me go ahead and. Remind you actually to shoot the email over right away so that these seats are getting taken up. All right, so I want to make sure that you do show up. ArcMastersCourse at Gmail, right? Get you into that beginner's mentorship and charting program. Get in on that because it's going to start in about a week and a half. So ArcMastersCourse at Gmail, and I will get you the syllabus and disclaimer and everything necessary for you to get on that ball. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I'm in the Arca Bulls trading team, which, by the way, you can join in the link in the description below. I'm gonna try to get there by about an hour prior to open. I felt incredibly bad today with all the technological issues, and another one tonight. It's just how many? Like, give a guy a break. But but we are good. Right, AMC holding strong. Yeah, I have a video up on AMC, and I do. Oh yeah, you did see it, and it has a pretty insane backtest. So we have the stats on that. We already have the discretion put out on it. We're just gonna study it a little more and see if we can gain an edge over the price on AMC. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out here. I'm gonna make sure to just hang out with the parents here for a little bit, or watch them just grab my son all the time, because you know how grandparents could be, right? But I appreciate everybody for coming on out. And I will say that I don't have the fancy buttons or nothing like that, right? So I'm going to have to just go ahead and a la carte this thing, right, guys? So please do me a favor. Make sure to take anything that I do say within these videos as just a form of entertainment, because I definitely cannot suggest for this thing to be to serve as any financial advice, right? I cannot have you hold any assets. I cannot have you sell any assets whatsoever, all right? I need you to do your own due diligence and